Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Attendez, voilà. C'est bien 5 minutes la Vaporwave, mais au bout d'un moment ça doit s'arrêter aussi. Voilà. Du coup, on va lancer Katy Rain. Je me suis pas du tout renseigné sur le jeu, il paraît qu'il est très bien. Raw Fury. J'ai pas du tout regardé au son. Qui m'explose les oreilles actuellement. Alors, on va le mettre comme ça. Ça semble bien. Dites-moi si jamais il y a un souci ou quoi avec le son, la base, toujours la même chose. Ou c'est des soucis avec le navigateur, parce que je sais que Twitch fait un peu des bêtises de mon côté souvent. Et le jeu a été traduit en français, ce qui est incroyable.
Hey you. Hey.
Bonjour.
Oh man.
La gueule de bois. Voilà, dodo.
Oh god, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out! So I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Ah, c'est ton grand-père qui est mort, elle l'apprend comme ça, the fuck. Ah, le jeu il commence bien.
Yeah, was my grandfather.
C'est pas là, pète l'ambiance directement.
Hey, wait a minute, I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of...
Ah, la stalkeuse.
That is not cool, Eileen, seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
No.
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
Toto. Eh ben c'était bien. Voilà, 1995. Ça faisait un mois que j'étais né.
Oh God, make it stop.
Ah voilà, merci pour au moins jouer ça quoi.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E.
Ah.
So, getting a new roommate.
C'est tellement quoi.
Well, I guess I'll keep it
insupportable.
going. I'm late enough as it is. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check.
Incroyable.
I can certainly see the appeal of blindly...
Une ours en
We meet
peluche.
again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
Quel enfer.
Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision. I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all.
Yes.
Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
On dirait le poster comme il est fait, ça c'est la détail, mais on dirait un poster de Twilight.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for, but she tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks. I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever.
Très étrange.
Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat.
Voilà. Je crois pas tellement en Dieu.
Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral. Eileen's a color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of.
Incroyable. Ah, l'ordinateur. Est-ce qu'on peut
I'm
utiliser?
no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is. Not a geek.
Utilise les geeks,
Eileen
pas
borrowed it
ouf.
from school. She takes a bunch of...
Scanner, là.
It's some advanced scanner thingy.
Ils sont...
It can scan
Ouais, en
pictures,
1995,
tapes,
quand même,
all
le
sorts of
scanner,
stuff.
c'est quand même assez rare, il me semble.
It's some
Enfin, je sais pas, je dis des bêtises.
might want to pick up the handle. Just a phone. Not that I don't love.
D'accord. Ok. Il y aura donc plus tard, on aura besoin de cette affaire-là. Comment on quitte cette zone? Oui, ici, tout simplement. Tu vois la grosse flèche au-dessus à droite? Bah, c'était ça.
The Thing. One of my favorite.
Ok.
Just some random band poster. Pulp Fiction. Love that.
Ouais, comme n'importe quel. Comme n'importe quel hipster. Un poster de Pulp Fiction. On connaît tous quelqu'un qui a un poster de Pulp Fiction.
Nah,
Like-
it's no fun when there's no. Help me get rid of my last two roommates. My electric guitar.
On va cirer peut-être. Alors. Je vais aller aux funérailles de. Cimetière. Il y a un bon mood là. Hein. Genre avec la musique, etc. Il y a un bon mood, je trouve. Oulala. Je vois que Arius m'héberge. Il y a quelques secondes. Bah, bonjour.
Well, here we are.
On y est, yes. Wow. Incroyable.
God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object?
Général Kenobi. Coucou Arius. Comment ça se passe? Comment s'est passé ton stream? Si tu n'y es pas en... Enfin non, tu... Parce que je vois sur mon retour que tu y es encore. Mais à mon avis, si tu me papotes avec moi, c'est que tu n'y es plus trop. Est-ce qu'il y a des...
No time for that now.
Est-ce qu'il y a des références sur les tombes? Non, on peut pas voir si c'est des références aux pierres tombales. Dans les points techniques, il y a souvent des références sur les pierres tombales.
No reason to go in there.
Ah, ça, avancé. On peut pas aller dans le caveau, on peut pas... Oh, je viens de cut, c'est Twitch qui a la ramasse, ouais, d'accord. Ouais, chez moi, Twitch il a la ramasse en général. Hein. Ah non, mais t'es tout ça.
We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is
Comme
surely...
tu vois, c'est la grosse ambiance ici.
Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so they may be conformed to his.
Reste pas celui, je vais me faire à bouffer. Ouais, bonne app, hein, pas de problème, je me doute. Surtout que, te connaissant, t'as qu'à faire un stream pendant 8 heures encore. Ouais, donc profite. Bon courage pour le taf. Hein. Et merci pour le bon stream et pour l'hébergement pour le coup.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
Alors on pourrait aller lui parler, mais on pourrait aller dans le caveau.
It says a family mausoleum. The family must have been fairly rich. No reason to go in.
Voilà. Bon. On peut pas aller dans le caveau. Est-ce qu'on peut aller dans la tombe?
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could. The coffin is lowered, but the grave hasn't been filled up yet. Mary Elizabeth. Excuse me, Mrs. Rain?
Madame
Have we
Rain.
met, hon? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine, who?
You don't recognize me?
Voilà.
I guess it's
Quelqu'un de
been
très
a
proche de
while.
sa famille,
I might
donc.
be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you, all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years?
10, 15 ans.
15.
Ah oui, quand même.
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard
Bah,
to find.
bienvenue à Kiel, merci pour le follow.
I'm so glad
Enfin, à
to
qui,
finally
je devrais
be
dire.
home. I can't wait for
Plus
us to have
simple.
a chance to
Coucou.
Same here.
Comment
See
ça
you in a
va?
bit.
Tu as mis un petit saxophone parce que ça fait toujours plaisir. Hein. Ça va,
Nah, we can talk more.
je fais du Cathy Rain alors que je me suis fait vacciner hier et que voilà, je survis. Ah mais il me semblait bien qu'il y avait des rêves souvent dans les pierres tombales dans les point and click. Hein. Lily Myers, ça. Ouais, ça tombe, ça sera juste pour une ligne plus tard, mais. Eric Mitchell, ça me dit quelque chose ça. Et voilà. On a eu un prêtre. Regardons-le.
It's the priest who
Fixons-le.
performed the service here.
Ce truc là, regarder prêtre, c'est juste l'impression que t'es en train de fixer le mec de manière beaucoup trop insistant.
It's the priest who performed the You don't want to get
mode-
me started. Let's just say me and the humble servants of God have a history of not getting along.
Incroyable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Merci.
Thanks.
Au revoir.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Ça fait
Is that so?
l'église de la Sainte
For
Trinité.
sure.
Voilà.
It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
Comment êtes-vous si sûr que je suis sur les sentiers de péché? Attends quoi? On fait quoi pour s'amuser là?
Sin, but what am I supposed to do for fun?
Behind those words is a deep wound, a desire to belong. If you let him,
Ugh, please don't make Christ fill my void. I'm totally not up for that.
the crude facade of a lost soul, I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
La musique est sympa. Elle fait très. Enfin, elle va bien dans la situation. Doulouloulou. J'ai aucune idée de combien de temps est censé durer ce jeu. À mon avis, comme c'est un point and click, ça va durer 6-7 heures.
Grandma, anybody?
Quelqu'un ici? Ah, il pleut. Super. J'ai quoi que dans l'inventaire? Je n'avais pas encore regardé. J'ai un carnet super. Pensez à
I'll
carnet.
write down clues in this as I find them.
Combiner carnet avec
I
le
don't think
taser.
anything.
On peut taser le carnet. Est-ce qu'on peut taser le carnet? Ou je
I
tase le
don't want
briquet.
it
Ah, est-ce que c'est comme Blackwell? Est-ce qu'on peut s'allumer une clope à tout moment? Non, ok. Dommage. On peut l'observer ce truc-là? Est-ce qu'on peut brûler le truc de
It's the
l'église?
brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. The logo stands out, but other than that, it's just the usual church. There's also an address at the bottom. You know, if I ever feel like getting my God on. Huh. Good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that.
Sainte Trinité. C'est vrai que ça fait très culte cette histoire de Sainte Trinité. Lampe de chevet. Attends, est-ce qu'on peut...
An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Probably used recently.
Ouais, du coup on va retirer ça. Ça sert à rien d'avoir ça sur le passage. Hein. Regardez le fauteuil roulant.
Huh.
Je peux
Never
penser
seen
au
this
fauteuil
around.
roulant.
Grandpa must have used it towards the end.
Est-ce qu'on peut penser à la lampe de chevet?
A small table.
Incroyable.
I don't have anything to.
Mais c'est très Blackwell en fait. Le fait d'avoir un annuaire et pouvoir rechercher dedans pour pouvoir après appeler les gens.
A
C'est-
wedding photo from when my they look younger than I am now.
On peut pas voir, hein? Non, ok.
Some kind of winter
Y a pas un zoom sur les photos en question, non, c'est juste. Ok.
dog fighting. Grandpa used. Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley.
Bon, allons au salon. Ouais, moi je suis comme ça dans les point and click, hein, j'analyse tout. Hein. Dit-il en n'ayant absolument pas analysé ce qui sort le plus de la pièce. Quand
Oh,
même.
hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were
Tu vas faire
little.
des bêtises.
Come, have a
Voilà.
seat. We have so much to talk about.
Il y a une ellipse à un moment donné, non? C'est bon, si on va se bouffer du gros.
So, now,
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for a journey. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
Oh, le père s'est tiré.
Suspected as
Incroyable.
much. He disappeared without a
Il est
trace.
peut-être juste
No
mort,
matter his
on
ancient
sait pas.
history. How's Sharon then?
Bien la vérité que vous avez demandé son internement dans un hôpital psychiatrique et éviter le sujet. On va dire la vérité.
Mom is. I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry.
On m'entend pas très bien, d'accord. Ok. Ouais, le truc c'est que. Parce que le son du jeu est trop fort ou parce que. Je vais essayer de baisser un peu le son alors. Et monter ma. Parce que là mon micro il est à fond. Ouais, moi trop bas. Je vais rapprocher le micro hein, tout simplement. Et bouger mon bordel. Tout trop bas, je pense. Ah oui, tout trop bas, carrément. Alors, 1, 2, 1, 2. Est-ce qu'on m'entend là? Normalement, oui.
I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she
Alors,
told me all these horrible lies
Ok.
about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing,
c'est bien parce qu'il pleut chez moi aussi. Je suis dans l'ambiance du jeu.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
me too.
Et au niveau du jeu, tu l'entends aussi
How
ou?
have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious.
Oh mon dieu.
Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
Ça fait murmure.
I will never
Voilà.
forget that.
Le problème c'est que j'ai peur que ma voix soit étouffée par le jeu. De l'autre côté,
Fateful day. August 16th, 1981.
Et il parle pas très fort non plus hein, dans le jeu. Faut se dire ça aussi.
He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been
Évidemment,
ripped from his body.
le jeu se met en pause à chaque fois
Since
que
that
je
day,
chipote.
he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Incident à 80.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. It must have had something to do with the war.
Névrose post-traumatique, que disent les médecins? Que disent les médecins?
What do the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. I've heard it.
Ah bah yes.
all. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch. But the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
Quel rebondissement incroyable. Salut Goutte. Comment ça va? Est-ce que tu m'entends bien? Est-ce que tu entends bien le jeu?
I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Oui. Oui, tu vas bien? Ou oui, tu m'entends bien? Ou oui, il y a que des rebondissements. Et la police, qu'est-ce qu'elle dit, la police?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was
Parce qu'il faut lui donner un
convinced
air
there
beaucoup
was some
trop...
kind of foul play involved, but
Je fais un petit nez de clown là.
investigation turned up
Voilà.
nothing. He later said that he was sorry.
Samedi. Ah, super.
To close the case.
Petite
Maybe it
névrose
was
post-traumatique.
post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear.
Il lui refait son nez
I'm
de...
just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time.
J'aime trop le délire de lui faire un nez de
Joseph
clown.
was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head
Donc...
over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then.
Alors, fais attention avec ce truc là parce que ça va très très fort et j'ai pas du tout configuré le... J'ai pas du tout configuré le son.
Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Du coup, évite le FBI Open Up. Celui-là, il faut vraiment l'éviter parce que je l'ai eu une fois et ça m'a bien pété les oreilles. Tu veux... Je savais même pas que ça existait. Et pourtant, ça existe. C'est incroyable. Alors, grand-mère, est-ce que tu veux un paquet de... Est-ce que tu veux une clope?
I don't want to
Non? Est-ce que tu veux un pistolet? Est-ce que tu veux un taser?
She'll just start worrying about me.
Tu vas avoir peur de moi. Je comprends pas pourquoi. Est-ce que tu veux une brochure de l'église?
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
Qu'est-ce que tu penses de cette église? C'est tellement une conversation normale, tu sais.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Mais c'est un culte, ça c'est pas un truc normal ça. Je suis désolé mais.
I don't want to show her. Well, gotta go, Graham.
Bye, Cat.
Allez, au revoir. Prendre une
Nah,
tasse.
I'm more of a coffee gal.
Ah. On peut regarder grand-mère.
Mary Elizabeth Rain, my grandmother on my father's side.
Ça me fait toujours trop marrer. Ah ouais, l'ambiance elle est... Mais tu vois le regarder grand-mère, ça me fait beaucoup trop marrer parce que c'est vraiment genre tu la fixes, tu sais, t'es là. ça me tue quoi. Ah, c'est le portrait du grand-père, j'imagine, qui est décédé. Donc on revient d'un enterrement, Good, c'est pour ça que l'ambiance est comme ça dans le jeu. c'est pas... voilà. C'est...
Planes.
La colle.
Expensive looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
On le prend.
Would be kind of funny to see her reaction, but no.
Voilà. Elle est beaucoup trop polie.
A robust I used to love digging through those Grandpa and me. We had this game where he would hide pennies around the house and I would go on a treasure hunt. Never in the attic though. I thought it was too scary up there.
On dit une bibliothèque.
A decent sized book collection.
Ouais, au revoir. C'était bien. Hein. Ah oui, donc ça, qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc?
This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
Ah, genre la grand-mère fait des restaurations de ce genre de truc, c'est ça?
It's some old Swedish thing, I think.
Un vieux truc suédois, d'accord. Pourquoi pas?
A mere single pair of boots on display.
Est-ce qu'on peut monter?
I shouldn't overstay.
Non, c'est ce qui me semblait.
There's nothing quite.
On se tire. Ouais, on va au poste de police pour savoir quoi, d'accord. Pays des hommes libres, incroyable.
A bunch of cops.
Je crois que ça se passe aux US, mais je suis pas sûr.
A medieval
Hey, Sheriff,
fortress near an
what's the deal with that bum? What bum? The one in the cell. Oh, I thought it was.
Ah, je peux me promener là comme ça, comme je veux dans le...
Can I help you, miss?
Ouais, voilà, je me disais aussi. Voilà, ce blond.
Yeah, I have.
Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Je suis sûr que non.
I do. You're Kathy. Kathy
Et
Ray.
comment tu la connais? C'est un stalker.
Reputation
C'est un
precedes
stalker,
me,
j'en suis
in
sûr.
a kind of, but not totally creepy way.
Oh, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
Mais oui, Lenny Marks, c'est évident, mais oui. Mais oui, évidemment.
Right,
Évidemment,
Lenny.
ça fait un
Long
bail.
time no see, buddy.
Ain't that the truth? I suppose you came to town for the funeral?
Et oui.
That's right.
Sorry for your loss. Joseph was a great guy before, well, you know.
Yeah, he really was.
So, anyway, what can I do for you today?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I
On l'a
really
tué.
don't know much about the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff.
Sure thing.
Alors, on fallait papoter avec... Eh, regarde, il y a un pistolet électrique.
I don't want to show.
Tu veux une clope?
I don't want to show.
T'es sûr que tu veux pas une clope?
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Attends, je peux vraiment pas lui proposer une clope là, même comme ça? Ah, je peux pas... Ah, je peux pas faire... D'accord, je peux pas faire glisser les objets. Comme un point technique basique. Enfin, classique.
A photo of probably the mayor.
Il y a des
I guess
trophées.
somebody's a winner.
Fais une petite clope avec le shérif là, hop hop hop. Allez, les dossiers, alors directement dans les dossiers.
Okay, I guess.
Il discute alors que je suis juste devant lui, tu sais. Bah les couilles.
That must be the sheriff.
Again? Oh, man. Your motivation.
Hello, sheriff.
Bonjour.
Do you have a moment?
Not really. Make it quick.
Oh cette moustache. Oh cette moustache. Ah c'est incroyable. Ah c'est une moustache incroyable. Mais lui il est collector. Vous voulez une clope?
I don't want to show.
Non il veut pas.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's
Il a eu un AVC dans les bois.
If
Ah
that's
bah voilà.
what there is,
C'était facile en
why
fait.
would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be.
I see.
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but
C'est
you
un
know
leader
what they
de...
say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Could I have a look at
Je
that?
me demande bien ce que je
report?
dois... de quoi je dois y parler.
They're official police documents.
Son document officiel de la
Why not?
police.
I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
Ouais shérif, il est où le souci là? Il est mort là, je peux quand même... Oh.
It would make this girl very, very happy.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Well, that shit may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
Coup dur pour Lenny. La chambre de sa famille, ça compte même pas un peu,
But
hein?
family,
Oh.
doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family. I've never even seen you before in this town.
Ah,
It's
il a un
complicated.
point. Il a un point
Guess
là.
what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Mais Lenny,
Well,
Lenny, s'il te
boss,
plaît.
She is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it.
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
You want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical question.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough.
Fine.
Bon, comme on a un héros de point and click, on sait tous qu'on va pas du tout suivre les règles et que... on va juste être un gros connard qui va voler tout quoi.
Various notices and...
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday.
Il y a une porte double. Ouvrons-la.
Gift? Like what?
Ah bah ça a l'air chouette cet endroit. Salut mec.
Hey,
What? I can't hear you.
C'est l'anniversaire de sa mère. De quoi? C'est une phrase que j'ai ratée ou... Ah, on peut pas lui discuter?
Hey,
What? I can't hear you.
À cause de la petite télé, j'imagine. Au shérif. Ah, incroyable.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
Il a l'air sympa ce clochard. Hein.
hey.
Hi
Il a l'air
there.
très propre pour un clochard en vrai. Mais pourquoi t'es là, wesh?
So, why'd they put...
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Ouais, c'est un malentendu. Ça
Yeah,
commence bien.
I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I
Ouais,
have
pas fait
a
exprès.
deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it
Ouais,
wasn't
c'est ça, il y a
your
beaucoup de
father
dents,
who
hein.
was killed by a shopping cart when
Tout le monde
you
sait
were
que les
in.
clochards n'ont pas de dents.
I sure hope not.
C'est une règle. Si tu n'es pas, si tu as des dents, tu n'es pas un clochard.
But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns in grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there.
I do?
$10 says you...
I'd say my services is
9,
15.
8,
Fine, 10.
7. Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract them.
Le mec, il négocie avant de savoir ce qu'il doit faire.
As long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay, then. Let me know when.
Will do.
Bon, qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-dessus?
Wanted posters. I'm disappointed.
La petite télé. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Allez, on la rallume. Chais.
What a tiny TV.
Bon, qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-dedans?
Too heavy to carry around.
Il y a des
Just a
boîtes.
bunch of box. A computer monitor. Probably recovered, stolen.
Ah, c'est des biens volés. Ok.
I'll need a key.
Ah, il faut la clé. Aïe, aïe, coup dur.
If I ever need to find evidence, I'll know. They look sturdy.
En plus, on sait pas où chercher, d'accord. Pourquoi on fait ça déjà?
Hey,
Oh, sorry. I just heard. I think that guy in this.
Oh.
Okay, I have to make.
Bon, on a le temps, hein, c'est un point and click. Hein. Je doute que ce soit chronométré. Popo, les dossiers. 23h40, Didier s'est retrouvé en route, quelques kilomètres de Conwell Springs. Aucune réaction. Tu vas retourner peindre, carrément peindre. Qu'est-ce que tu peins en ce moment, Boot? On veut tout savoir. Autant dessiner, je m'y attendais, mais peindre. Ah oui, si, juste, t'es Space Marine, oui. Ah, ça avance. Oui, c'est vrai, t'en as acheté 10 fois trop, c'est ça. Et t'en as un max. Ah, j'en ai fini 10, ah oui, 10 sur combien? Sur 37. Attends, ouais, j'attends, je ne fais que ça. Chercher une moyenne pour la mise après une inspection. Donc, casier numéro 5, ok. 12, ah, il t'en reste 12, ok. Ou alors c'est 10 sur 12.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that record. Okay, let's. Got it.
Sur 90, un truc comme ça. Yes. Ah là 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 là. Quelqu'un qui n'est pas du tout dans l'excès.
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum?
What bomb?
Tiens, attends, on va
A
quand même,
jail cell.
on va quand même discuter avec le clochard.
Hey,
Hi there.
Hi there.
so what?
Well,
That's the.
for your info.
I take.
Hey,
Ouais, il a déjà dit, c'est bon.
Right.
C'est bon, c'est bon. Comment il nous distraire
Ok.
Lenny, ouais, bon, ok. Il y a rien d'autre à faire avec lui, donc autant. Voilà. Oh. Moi j'ai la clé là.
All right, got it.
Il n'y a qu'un dictaphone, ok. On va se tirer avant de... Allez, rapport de police. Évidemment. On se casse.
Hey, Kathy, what?
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I
Tu manges de la
love human
pourriture.
misery.
I,
Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, great. Can I buy you food
Incroyable.
sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together?
Il y a un peu d'abus, mais il y a bien la moitié dont je n'ai pas vraiment besoin. Donc dans l'absolu, ouais. En fait, je préfère encore manger de la pourriture. Là. Burn. Non.
I'm really busy right now.
Oh.
C'est pas vraiment un nom, ça. Ça, c'est un nom ouvert. On va aller à la résidence des Reignes, là. Il y en a quelques-uns que je vais utiliser donc, pour mes sessions RP. Incroyable. Ouais, j'imagine c'est l'orque que tu disais que c'était basé là-dessus. Examiner le dictaphone, alors. On enregistre dessus. On enregistre dessus, on perd absolument toutes les preuves pour le grand-père.
Note to self. Remember the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a
La
theory,
source de quoi?
but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else.
Tintin. Le grenier. Incroyable. Non mais je comptais faire un RP où je pourrais utiliser des miniatures pour... Pour le moment ça va être compliqué vu la distance qu'il y a entre nous. Bah oui, je me doute ça.
Note to self. Remember the
Ah mais on peut pas laisser les sous-titres là, comme ça je peux noter cette histoire de bouquet. Hein. Attendez.
The perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet,
Trois
and 2
roses
yellow
rouges.
tulips. I've been working on my
Deux
research in the attic
violettes
at night. I just don't
bleues.
want her to worry. She has enough to think about with it.
C'est vrai que je fais pas un effet sonore avec le bruit qui reviendrait.
Note to self. Remember the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet,
Non, c'est
and 2
une.
yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry.
2 yellow
She has enough
tulips.
to think about with everything that's been going on lately.
Ouais, tais-toi. Est-ce que je peux penser... Non, enlever la cassette du dictaphone. Ah, je peux faire ça, ok. Bon, je vais laisser comme ça, mais je vais laisser pour plus tard. Allez, à plus, et bon courage pour ta peinture. Et merci d'être passé, surtout.
Oh, hello.
Hello again.
Nah, I'm more of a coffee.
Je suis venu pour te parler du grenier.
Mind if we talk for a bit?
Not at all, dear.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
Ah, la petite voix de la grand-mère. Ouais, voilà, interrupteur.
Nothing.
Yes, ça commence bien.
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to... The bulb looks...
J'imagine que je ne peux fouiller que dalle.
I prefer to smoke out.
Mais c'est pas fumé en fait. Ah non, c'est des cigarettes ça. Oui, je suis con, c'est des cigarettes. Mais en fait, avec le... Je pensais que c'était des... Je pensais que c'était des allumettes. Et du coup, moi, comme un con, je voulais les allumer pour pouvoir voir un peu plus loin. Mais tu vois, Enfin, ça ressemble à des... Ça ressemble pas à des cigarettes, ça ressemble à des allumettes en vrai. Avec Attends. Avec le rouge et le bout de bois, enfin, ça fait penser à des... On peut utiliser ça au pire. Hein.
Nah, it's drafty in here and almost out of fuel. Gonna need it for my smokes.
Ah là là là. Il faut que je trouve un... Faut que je trouve une ampoule.
horrible idea, but I can't reach it. Besides, that light bulb looks like it wouldn't fit.
Pas la bonne taille, ok. Et lui? Ah ah.
Free light bulb. Score.
Allons-y. J'espère qu'il faut pas redemander à la vieille si on peut. Non, ça. Ouais, il faut
The
directement.
bulb
Ouais.
looks burned out. I'll have to replace.
Bah, utilise ça.
Either this was a case of sudden kleptom.
Ah, il faut que je fasse combiner pour. Ah, c'est trop bizarre.
There we go.
Voilà, on avance. Lentement mais sûrement. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans cette valise? Ok, une valise verrouillée. Ça commence bien.
Nothing. Just some old bill. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs.
On va voir ce bouquin. On le prend, on ne lit pas.
Yeah.
Non, on peut pas voir dans la tasse.
Decades old coffee. Lovely. It looks like someone was doing geometry. It looks like.
D'accord.
Empty.
Empty, ok.
Various books.
Quoi, c'est tout.
A worn office chair on wheels. I'm feeling.
Faire une course, évidemment. Livre de maths. Ouh là 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 là. Les nombres infinis. Bon, tu sens le... 1459. Oh, je vais mettre le maximum, 26, 53, 5. Je vais regarder si c'est ça le mot de passe de la valise.
Yeah, that would have been too easy. I doubt the book alone is enough to solve this. Yeah, that would have been too easy. I doubt the book alone.
D'accord, le jeu s'attendait à ce qu'on pense à ça. Ok. Le livre seul ne suffira pas. Peut-être utiliser sur le diagramme.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Non, bah d'accord. C'est pas productif.
I've already searched.
Il y a fouillé.
I've already.
Ok. Pas tellement. On discutait de ce. Cette valise.
Oh, hell.
De cette valise verrouillée à la grand-mère. Peut-être qu'elle saura nous dire quoi.
Mind if we talk?
Not at all.
I found a locked briefcase.
Oh, that old thing? Joseph said they were just some old...
If that was the case, why use an intricate combination lock?
That's a very good question, dear. In any case, I wouldn't know how to...
Merci.
I found this book in the attic.
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man
Incroyable.
of science. There's no denying that.
Ok.
Hey, Grandma, do you...
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped...
There's a strange message left on...
That's odd. Joseph never used to give me fly.
Maybe it's some kind of code, then?
Your guess is as good as mine, dear.
I got the dictaphone already.
Donc ça a bien un rapport avec
Bye, Grandma.
So long.
les 3 roses, la... Attends, donc c'est 3-1. 3-1-2, ouais, c'est 2 yellow tulips, c'est 2 tulipes jaunes. Ok, ok. On peut avancer lentement là-dessus. Il est où le bouquin là? Ok. Les nombres de Fibonacci. Mais ça, je connais tellement pas, je vois pas du tout ce que c'est. Autant, bon, les nombres premiers, pi, tout ça, des trucs quand même assez connus, mais... truc de Fibonacci là, aucune idée de ce que ça peut être. Je vais réécouter un peu cette affaire là, voir s'il y aurait des indices.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a theory, but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else.
Ok, ok.
Various books and office.
Ouais, donc
It looks like some.
géométrie.
Just some old.
Il y a 900
Mr.
plus.
Bear! Oh. Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the search.
D'accord, très bien.
Mr. Bear! Good idea.
Mr. Bear. Il va pas beaucoup m'aider, hein, Mr. Bear, je pense, sur tout ça.
It's the brochure. There's also. Huh.
Ok, est-ce que je vais bien pouvoir... Dans le livre de maths, à mon avis, maintenant... les secrets des nombres infinis. Et c'est une combinaison à combien de chiffres? Six chiffres. C'est une combinaison à 6 chiffres, d'accord.
Various.
Je vois pas trop ce que je pourrais faire.
That action doesn't seem productive.
Ouais, on en doute.
Standard microtape labeled investigation. It should play fine in Mr. Dicto. The tape Grandpa had on him when he was found in 81.
1981. Non, je ne vais pas faire ça.
Nah, no need to record.
Ça, il te refuse de record. Arthur P. Gillinson, ouais. Ce n'est pas là-dedans qu'on a les réponses. Ah! Attendez, je viens de capter. 3 roses rouges. Imaginons. 2, 3, 5. Et 31. Ce serait ça? Deux, 3, 5. Donc le 1 était bien. Et la 31. Ah, c'était ça. Ok. C'était tout bête en fait. D'accord, autant pour moi. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-dedans alors? Quoi de...
Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Pas mal de choses en fait. Alors, photo surexposée, regardons
There's
ça.
probably some way to enhance. Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background.
D'accord. Photo de soldat.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back.
Formation de pilotage base aérienne. Ok.
McConnell.
Coupure de journal.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this. Tragic in early.
Ouais, bon, et la clé alors?
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately. I wonder what this unlocks.
Ouais, pareil.
There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back. The tape I found in the briefcase. It seems that it was used in an answering machine at some point.
Écoutons ça.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles.
Charles,
I thought
d'accord.
I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Ok, très bien.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. And I'm not going to tell any of those bastards. They got it all wrong. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Petit coquille. Petit coquin. Incroyable. On va faire une petite pause café, attendez.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello dear. Et là on voit une biche qui arrive. Hello dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that
Ah oui, quand même, il
terrible
a
war,
le sens des
together
priorités,
with his
quoi.
best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front. to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around
Donc
here?
faut aller au commissariat, je pense, faut parler de ça.
It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We
Eh
never
oui.
really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't.
Ouais, ça date, hein.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Qui est ce coquille? Qui est ce coquin
Does the
coquille?
nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
On en reparle.
I don't see a reason.
Ok.
Bye, Grandma.
So long.
Allez, au revoir. Je pense qu'on a tout récupéré. Donc, on a fini ici, je pense. Enfin, dans cette zone-ci. Yo, Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
Nah, I don't want. Hey, Lenny. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time now.
Do you remember?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was
Je
something...
me rappelle pas, mais je me rappelle que c'était Elle Linda. Incroyable.
All right. Nah, I don't. Well, gotta.
See ya.
Bon, on va papoter avec le shérif. Ils ont que ça à foutre de toute façon, visiblement.
Hello, Sheriff. I don't need to ask. Do you know anything about the drown?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I don't need to ask. That's all.
Bah, au revoir. Merci pour tout, connard. Il est insupportable ce shérif en vrai. En même temps, il a une moustache ridicule. Je pense que si j'avais la même moustache que lui.
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
Hey.
What? I can't.
A jail. Hey.
Hi there.
Okay.
See ya.
On peut rien faire d'autre pour avec lui. Peut-être au cimetière. Hein.
Alright, this is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers.
Lily Myers,
I should try to
ok.
get a hold of her family.
Voilà, on s'y retrouve.
I wonder what that kid is doing here all alone.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a, le gamin?
Hey, kid.
Yourself.
What are you doing?
Hey, salut toi-même.
None of your business.
Huh. I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay?
Whatever.
I'm gonna find out what happened. The grave is... I never thought... Conwell Spring.
Conwell Springs. Conwell Springs.
No reason to go.
Ah, peut-être que la mère, elle s'est réfugiée là-bas parce qu'il pleuvait, on ne sait pas. On ne sait pas. Ah, j'ai pas le choix de chercher après? Really? Ah, il les voyait.
Kid? Guess he found his mom.
Ou alors c'est un fantôme. C'est un fantôme Maya. C'est Fahrenheit en fait. Bon. Lenny! Lenny!
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Cat.
Hey, Lenny, could you check the files for...
I'd love to help, Kathy, but you better check with the sheriff first.
Fine.
Oh là là, le shérif. On est obligé de papoter avec le shérif en vrai. C'est une chaise, en effet.
Hello, Do you know anything about a drowning...
That case was handled by Truman. I wasn't involved.
That's all for now.
Est-ce qu'il est Truman? Il y a des trucs par là qu'on peut, non? Bon, on va refaire la même, hein?
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday. You'll have to give her.
Hey.
Hi there. Sure.
Good to know.
Sympa ce clochard, ouais.
Guess what? He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go. Okay, there's got... Okay.
L'appel d'un résident proximité de la Conwell. Flottant dans l'eau, blablabla. Un sur les lieux, l'ambulancier est en route, le brouillard à internet. Le médecin légiste se fait son rapport. Une noyade, donc pas de problème. Suicide confirmé. Et ben.
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Woolf. I wonder if there's more to it. I got the key already. I don't think I need... I got the fax machines. The...
Technologie moderne, hein, c'est fax.
Various notices and a...
Oh, pardon. Je vous baille dessus depuis tout à l'heure là. Quel enfer. Ah, j'aurais peut-être dû chercher. J'aurais peut-être dû continuer de chercher.
Sheriff? What's the deal with
Bon,
that
je vais
book?
quand même retenter le coup.
Hey.
Hi there. Sure.
Good to know.
Retentons.
Guess what? He's out. Here. I already. Lots of police.
Bon bah voilà alors.
Oh,
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all.
I found out that the drowned girl.
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack.
Do they still live?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father. Jack, was it?
No. He disappeared.
Il a
not
disparu
long
après le
after
suicide,
seeing.
d'accord.
Do you know how I can?
Not really, dear. Like
I don't see a reason. See you later, Grandma.
take care.
Famille Myers. Il y a peut-être moyen de rechercher dans l'annuaire. On va faire ça tout de suite.
She's been dead for 2 decades.
Ouais mais la famille, il veut dire.
All right.
Moi aussi t'as ajouté.
I got the. Nah. All right.
Béa McConnell.
I got her family.
Question, est-ce qu'il nous laisse... Ah, ça c'est cool ça. Alors, 1263.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer.
Sure thing, ma'am.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time.
Il n'était plus à la
Left the Air
base.
Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here.
C'est une légende,
Way
carrément.
more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Ouais, il est cool.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him.
La guerre l'a cassé, d'accord.
Wasn't afraid of anything.
Comme souvent.
Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. What can you tell me about McConnell Air
This is one of the oldest Air Force
Une des
bases
plus
in the
anciennes bases
US,
aériennes,
established
d'accord.
during World War I.
Ah oui, quand
The
même.
main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain,
Ethan
and
Jenkins.
Brett Xavier Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Nice.
I don't see a reason to. Do you recognize the aviator call sign Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
D'accord.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive.
Le fameux Charles Wade.
The billionaire. He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
Alright, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
I don't see a reason to... I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know...
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact.
Is there any way you could make an exception?
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some...
Faire semblant d'être de la police.
But what if it was...
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest...
Pas bête.
I'm trying...
I'm sorry.
Is there...
Okay. Nice try. You know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station. Goodbye.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Merci Hiro pour le raid. Bah installez-vous bien les gens qui arrivent avec Hiro. J'espère que le live s'est bien passé. Qu'il n'est pas mort trop de fois dans Mario Galaxy. Il y en est où le compteur de mort d'ailleurs? Tu t'étais arrivé à 10 il me semble. Avant que je parte tout à l'heure. Hein. Du coup je sais plus du tout ce qu'il me disait dans le jeu. Ah oui, donc, attends, chercher dans l'annuaire éventuellement.
Damn, no Charles Wade.
Évidemment qu'il n'y avait pas Charles
Was
Wade.
worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to
À 17, oh là là, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? T'as eu un moment difficile là?
Get a hold of him some other way.
Donc j'avais débloqué un nouvel endroit, hein, si je me rappelle bien. Tu as fini à 17. Aïe 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 aïe. Deux trois morts bêtes sur certains mondes. Ah là là. Bah c'est à cause du vélo, hein, ça fatigue. Cabane au bord du lac. Hein. Yes. Attends, c'est là où habite la famille Myers? Mais ça doit être traumatisant d'habiter là-dedans. Donc, pour l'histoire, on enquête sur la mort, entre guillemets, de notre grand-père. Enfin, sur un événement qui a été traumatisant pour lui. Et en fait, là, pour une raison qui nous obscure, j'ai pas tout suivi parce que voilà. Ouais, c'est ça, toute l'énergie a été absorbée sur le vélo, ça a fait... plus d'énergie. Et là, genre, on enquête sur sur une fille qui s'est fait noyer en 1970. Attends, c'est en quelle année? Non, je veux pas combiner, je veux lire le rapport de police. Voilà, en 75, on est donc il y a 20 ans, puisque c'était en 95, le jeu se passe en 1995. Et qu'est-ce que je voulais dire? Ah oui, et la meuf s'est noyée dans un lac, et si la famille habite dans une maison au bord d'un lac, je me dis, ça va pas être ouf, quoi. On peut le prendre le thermomètre en mode... Ah, dommage. 12 degrés. Alors, on va rentrer, hein, s'il fait 12 degrés. Bonjour.
Yes. Can I help you?
I hope so.
Oh, cette voix énervante, là.
Kathy
Can I help you?
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah.
À moi le thermomètre. Et non.
Well,
Je me suis fait d'un nez de clown.
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Ok. Très bien. Pensez à Cendrillon. Je me souviens plus, quoi. Pensez à Cendrillon. Je pense à toi, Cendrillon. Est-ce qu'on peut fumer ici en mode bas les couilles, pour le coup? Ah bah attends, non, c'est facile en fait. Dame voulait une clope. Ah. Très chaleureux quand même. Ah ouais, très cool. Franchement, peut mieux faire. On se met une clope. Voilà. Et parce que là, il y a un cendrier en plus. Non, le balance, sa clope. Bravo, bravo. Alors, question, on est d'accord que ça, tu penses pas à des clopes quand tu vois ça, hein. Tu penses d'abord à des allumettes. Hein. Parce que moi, au début, j'ai vraiment cru que c'était des putains d'allumettes. Alors, tu vois, avec le bout, là, et le... Non, non, d'accord, je suis bizarre,
Oh,
Nager dans le
gee,
lac.
I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Bon, pas besoin de swimsuit, toi. Putain, moi, je veux trop aller dans le lac, moi.
Conwell Lake.
Je m'en fous qu'il fasse 12 degrés, hein. On peut pas, genre... Non, on peut rien faire ici, quoi. On voit que le lac. Et les bois Convel.
Dense forest. What were you doing out there,
Qu'est-ce qu'il faisait là, le grand-père? Effectivement. La couleur est trompeuse. Mais oui, c'est ça.
My smoke's about a half a pack.
Encore un demi-paquet. Du coup, maintenant, on peut prendre le thermomètre, vu que c'est une connasse, la meuf.
It doesn't belong to...
Non. Bonjour!
You again.
Regardez. Vous voulez une clope? Ce moment gênant, tu sais, où... Y'a rien qui se dit, Faut que ce soit plus rapide ou... Parce que j'ai vraiment l'impression que c'est ça en plus, pour le coup.
Just
Care to join me for a smoke?
well, what brand?
Corley Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Mais c'est vraiment ça en plus. C'est incroyable. Allez, on s'en grille une.
Realized it was his own bong.
Oh my! Oh, now that was a good one.
Ah, on aurait bien aimé l'entendre en entière, hein, cette histoire. Hein.
Kathy, you're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before.
Voilà.
I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
J'ai même le délire
Now
de
that's
mettre
an
un...
understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Est-ce que je peux prendre notre thermomètre?
Sure, let's go.
Ça commence déjà. Allez, let's go. Ouh là là.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan.
Il y a une chouette.
Special.
Trop bien.
Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Big guy.
Very
C'est un hibou, autant pour moi.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Very lifelike.
Ah, c'est pas un vrai?
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't...
C'est Moreau de RE8. Oula, tu me lances dans des bails que je ne connais pas. Hein. Alors attends, RE8. Ah, je vais voir, moi je suis fou. Moi j'arrête mon stream pour comprendre les refs. Hein. C'est... Ah oui, c'est le dernier RE8. Ah oui, c'est le... Ah, ouais. Moreau est quand même plus dégueulasse que ça quand même. Hein.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer...
Et du coup, pourquoi fumer dehors si enfin...
Yet
Il y a une
another...
meilleure vue, j'imagine.
Nice view of the lake.
Belle vue du lac. C'est terrible l'ambiance qui pèse dans cet endroit, alors que bon, l'endroit a l'air super paisible en
Nice
vrai.
view of the...
Genre avec le lac, la forêt qui est derrière. Yo Nathan! On va papoter avec Nathan, va.
What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah?
Je dessine.
What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild
C'est l'imagination
imagination
du
of
moment.
his.
It's Nathan.
Regardez
He's
Nathan.
mentally disabled
Le
son.
fils handicapé mental dessus, ok. Vous n'avez pas remarqué. Promis.
I can smell something cooking.
Vraiment pas de chance, hein. Une fille morte, suicidée et un gamin handicapé, c'est pas la meilleure des vies, hein, quand
I
même.
can smell something...
Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle mange?
Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in...
Il y a des élans. Ok, il y a des caribous. Il y a des caribous dans le... c'est pas elle. C'est pas ce qu'elle a fait au début, crier sur une inconnue. Oui, c'est ce qu'elle a fait au début, ouais. Franchement, facile tout ça. Hein. Ouais, mais ça compte pas,
So
c'est une
you
fumeuse.
wanted to ask me about Lily.
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather...
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So
C'est terrible quand tout le monde parle de son
He started
grand-père,
asking a
c'est
bunch of
ouais,
questions
c'est un
about
grand
Lily
homme, il a
and
fait
how
que
I
du
was
bon, mais on sait jamais ce qu'il a fait de
sure
bon en
that
fait.
that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
Alright. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily
Les peintures.
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful.
Effectivement, la peinture, même si un peu pixelisée, ça
He asked if Lily had painted anything.
ça donne envie en
odd
fait,
or
simplement.
strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and
Ça me fait
left.
penser à du Silent Hill 2, la musique en fait. Ce qui est un très bon compliment, hein,
Not
attention, mais.
really. I had the paintings all
Mais ça me
lined
fait
up,
penser à quelques
looking at
musiques de
them.
Silent Hill 2.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left.
Un seul qui me reste.
I
Ah,
sold the rest
merde.
many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Tableau de Lily Myers. Collectionneur bizarre.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather?
House stroke, wasn't it?
Un AVC. Tout le monde dit que c'est un
Not
AVC.
necessarily. There are some...
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not
How long?
a week, maybe.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
At the most.
Genre, il vient regarder les tableaux de. Rien à voir avec l'histoire, mais j'ai regardé du coup un bit égale 1 centime. Enfin, ouais, 1 centime de dollar quoi.
I don't
Ouais,
need
ça
to
vaut
ask
rien
about
quoi.
that.
Genre, je t'en ai 10, si tu t'en ai 10, je t'ai donné 7 centimes quoi. Rapidement.
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was
Pas facile d'avoir une bière avec ça.
older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys and whatnot.
C'est le début de la
She and
fortune,
I
c'est ça.
were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about. We didn't have much, really,
Bon, pas
and so
grand-chose.
she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook.
Je pense pas que ce jeu serait aussi déprimant non plus. Hein.
She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life.
Tiens, au
Eventually,
stylo,
her
dessin
art
est
teacher
devenu
at
toute sa
school
vie.
helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no. This was something. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything.
C'est bien pour finir la semaine en beauté, mais oui, c'est ça.
Counseling,
C'est,
support groups, antidepressants, nothing worked.
Après, bon, les point and click, ça raconte beaucoup. C'est souvent expliquer des histoires assez.
Gave up, and well,
Enfin, je sais
you
pas.
know the rest.
Shardlight que j'ai fini la semaine passée, enfin non, que j'ai fini pendant la semaine plutôt.
Thanks,
C'était
darling.
pas très positif non plus, mais il y avait des petites blagues, il y avait une ambiance qui était quand même moins pesante quoi. Alors que c'était un jeu post-apo quoi.
I don't need to ask.
Ouais, je m'en doutais un peu.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't
Il n'a
quite
pas
cope
géré
as
aussi
well
bien ce qu'il
as
a.
I
Il s'est
did.
suicidé lui
He got
aussi, mais bon.
himself a death wish after what happened to her. Started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble.
Ah non, il a bu.
5
Ok.
years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Ah, il est en
Yeah,
prison.
That must be rough for you.
Quel enfer.
All we're doing just
Une vie fascinante.
aren't we neat?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Does the name Charles...
Oh, he's some big time.
Yeah, he owns...
That about sums up what I know about the.
Ouais, enfin, Charleway, ça.
So, tell me...
It used to be about cheerful
Des
things.
trucs joyeux, comme ce truc-là, j'imagine.
Animals, bright colors.
J'ai l'impression qu'elle doit faire
But
des
as she
tableaux
drifted
très impressionnistes à mon
further into
avis.
depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces look like something out of a
Death and
nightmare.
Decay, c'est pas un groupe de métal
awful.
ça?
Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really, except from the guy.
Ouais, lui là.
Tell me about...
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now. if he's
70
still
ans.
alive.
70 c'est le
He
fameux
knocked on
Wade.
that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Comment tu refuses un
Did
truc
he
pareil,
say
quoi?
why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose,
Grand yeux,
bright
des grands
blue
yeux.
eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
C'était
I
un
think I'm
vieux.
gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back and...
Il faut voir cet hibou.
Very lifelike.
Non? Ok. Donc on doit rechercher un collectionneur d'art maintenant. Je sais pas si on avance, mais ah oui, j'avais pas vu qu'il y avait tous les mégots là en dessous, quoi. Bon, évidemment, on n'a plus besoin de ce truc là.
Somebody around here is a
Pensez.
chain smoker.
Hmm,
We have
pense.
something in common. Good to know.
Regardez mégots. Voilà. La 4 mobile. Yes. Non mais ça va pas beaucoup m'aider quoi le collectionneur. Hein. Attends, je vais regarder un peu tout ce que j'ai là. C'est vrai que j'aurais pu lui parler des items que j'ai. Je vais pas penser à ça. Attends. Je vais y retourner quand même vite fait. Alors, est-ce que tu as un taser? Ah, la musique de l'angoisse quoi.
Oh, it's...
Parce que normalement je dois pouvoir lui parler de...
I had a
She...
Ouais voilà. Est-ce que tu as un taser?
I was pretty tempted before, but I think we're past that now. No reason to. It was fun the last.
Tu veux une brochure de
What
l'église?
do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time. I bring Nate, too, and that boy needs the fear...
Le Fear of God, effectivement. Vous voulez voir le rapport de police de votre fille morte? Non? Ah non, c'est celui-là le rapport de
I'd rather
police.
just ask her about.
Ouais, voilà, ouais, c'est ce que je me disais.
Do you know what this key opened?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it?
C'est vrai que j'ai pas demandé à la grand-mère ce qu'elle pouvait ouvrir cette clé. Ni les photos de soldats, ni... J'ai rien foutu moi en fait. Attends là, c'est quoi cette enquête de... C'est quoi cette enquête d'enfant là? Hop. 4 mobiles. Quittons cette musique angoissante. J'ai l'impression que toutes les musiques sont angoissantes en fait. Enfin, angoissante chill quoi, parce que bon, si tu retires c'est comme certaines musiques de Silent Hill 2, c'est dans le jeu, elles sont angoissantes, mais... Et quand tu les écoutes, elles sont pas si angoissantes que ça quoi.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma?
I'm afraid not.
Ok, la clé sert à rien.
Look at this photo I found in the locked brief.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years.
Ah bah c'était dans une...
This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Ah donc il connaît Wade.
What can you tell me?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joe. Apparently, he came up with some
Il a inventé une
brilliant
pièce
piece of
d'ingénierie.
engineering for the airplanes.
Any idea how to get in touch with?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years.
Any particular reason for?
Oh,
Attends.
I don't see a.
Ouais, je me disais qu'il n'y a rien à savoir.
I don't see a.
Ouais, ok.
See you later, Grams.
Merde. Ah,
Take care, dear.
j'ai cliqué en dehors de l'écran. Jamais très
Mind
ouf.
if we...
Not at all.
Non, rapport de police, coupure de journal peut-être.
Do you know anything about this?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. We never really knew the.
Do you remember?
Moi aussi, je l'avais déjà demandé, je pense.
Joseph and any.
Okay.
Ok, je l'avais déjà demandé, ok. Tu connais cette photo sur Exposé?
Grams, can you tell me?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps some.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, ça c'est pour plus tard. C'est un point and click qui se joue aussi en dehors du jeu. En dehors du jeu,
Well,
c'est-à-dire.
gotta go, Graham.
Bye, Kathy.
Ah ouais, non, mais c'est parce que j'ai cliqué en dehors du jeu et du coup ça freeze, regarde, c'est... Voilà. C'est... Parce que je suis en fenêtré. Fauteuil club.
Nice leather chair.
J'avais bugué parce que j'avais lu fauteuil chub, alors je me disais quoi? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Et non, c'est club, évidemment. Cette dernière, j'avoue que je vois pas trop ce que je dois faire.
Nah, no. No result for.
C'est mon fauteuil. Ah, c'est mon fauteuil.
Damn. No.
Pas Charles Wade.
I got her. No result for.
La base. Pff, ouais.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I...
Hi.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Le fameux annuaire.
I don't see a
Non.
I don't see a
Non, ok.
All right.
Ok. Ouais, peut-être que le blond là du système de, enfin du poste de police pourrait me dire quelque chose pour le collectionneur d'art. Même s'il n'y a pas vraiment une tête de collectionneur d'art, enfin. Là ça va, c'est chill. Ah, c'est Lenny, voilà.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What?
Nah, I don't. Nah,
Nah.
nah, I don't.
Ah.
Well, got.
See ya.
Emmerdant. Et shérif. Ah oui, alors le shérif, attends-toi à voir la barbe.
Tons of miscellaneous
Avoir la
files.
barbe la plus qualitative que tu n'aies jamais vue de ta vie. Hein. Attention, attention, cette barbe est qualitative.
Hello, Sheriff.
If you must.
Ah, il est incroyable ce shérif. Quoi, c'est Charles Wade?
I don't need to.
Ouais, j'imagine, il va rien demander. Hein.
I don't need to.
Non, je crois que j'ai plus rien à faire
That's
ici.
all
En
for
vrai.
now.
Good.
Bah, c'était bien, hein. Allez, au revoir.
It's a small key, fairly.
Ah, magnifique. Ah, mais non, mais c'est cette barbe. Franchement, j'hésite à.
Need you to do something.
Attends.
How can I help us?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her.
C'est l'anniversaire de ma mère. Ah oui, effectivement. Alors, hop. Tu as déjà fait ça pendant le... Voilà. Ça prend que quelques secondes. Bon, on va quitter un pour le coup. C'est con que... C'est vraiment con que ça coupe au moment où je pars, parce que j'aurais pu faire genre hey, je maîtrise tout, mais non. Mince, où est-ce que je peux faire ça? Voilà. Pouf! Est-ce qu'il est pas merveilleux? Une petite pensée pour le shérif qui est avec nous. Qui nous observe. qui vérifie nos bêtises. J'adore cette moustache. Elle me tue de rire à chaque fois. Bon, allons au cimetière, hein. Sur un malentendu, on va trouver quelque chose au cimetière. Il nous juge. Il a... Mais qu'est-ce que vous faites? Ah ouais, c'est... Si vous ne followez pas la chaîne, attention, cet homme-là, il va faire vous faire des conneries, hein, attention. Il va vous juger très fort. Hein. Il va plisser des yeux. Allons dans le caveau, non? Est-ce qu'on va retrouver le gamin qui a disparu et que c'est un fantôme des Mayas ou je sais pas quoi? Non? Juste la tombe de notre grand-père. Hein. Bon. Avec cette musique bien déprimante aussi. Lily Myers, oui, donc ça c'est... Elizabeth Parker. Chaque fois que je vais regarder le retour du stream, je vais rigoler maintenant. Voilà, mais quel BG, hein, ce commissaire de police quand même. Je sais pas du tout ce que je veux faire. Là, je tourne en rond, comme vous, ça ne se remarquerait pas. Je vais mettre une musique angoissante pour un peu me recentrer mes idées.
Grandpa in uniform with two other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell.
McConnell, oui.
Tragic drowning in early morning on Sunday. The girl. The note is.
Ouais, la noyée. Donc on revoit ici. C'est dramatique, on est d'accord. Mais le livre de maths, hein, qui nous sert plus à rien puisqu'on a résolu l'énigme. Alors moi c'est beau maths. Oula, tous ces chiffres. Ouah, incroyable. Aïe. Ah oui, il disait quoi sur le dictaphone ici? Non, merde.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Bon appétit, Hiro. Ben merci et merci d'être passé, merci du raid et à la prochaine ma foi. De toute façon, je vais pas tarder à faire une pause, hein, je pense. Je vais sauvegarder et je vais sûrement faire une pause là. À bientôt, oui. Bah, un plaisir de faire plaisir, hein, comme toujours. Alors, pouf, je quitte le truc, voilà. Je fais ça, sup. Je vous mets un peu de Vaporwave. Comme ça me semble très bien. Quoique, c'est pas très fort. Je me rends compte que quand vous mettez de la Vaporwave, je vous mets jamais trop fort. Hein. Je vais peut-être remettre le truc de pause plutôt que celui de... Voilà. A tout de suite, dans 5 minutes. Heureux. Non, stop. Stop la vaporwave. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. La pause est finie, voilà, on s'est bien marré. Enfin, on s'est bien marré. On va profiter pour aller chercher des trucs à bouffer, etc. Mais, voilà. J'espère que vous avez pris de quoi vous... mangez, de quoi vous hydrater, ce genre de choses. Je dis ça alors que je ne suis pas hydraté, alors je le fais tout de suite parce que je suis mal poli. Ce qui est incroyable. Allez, go! Go, go, go. Je me dis qu'il y a peut-être moyen d'avoir quelque chose avec le... Pas Charles Wade, mais... Oui, non, c'est pas ça qu'il faut que je fasse, c'est ça. Avec eux, là. D'ailleurs, j'ai pas sonné aux chambres du dortoir alors que vous voulez faire tout à l'heure.
Hi.
Good Air Force.
I'm sorry. Is there any... I do have official...
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling goodbye.
Damn, I can't...
Ah! Ok. Ah, I get it. I get it, I get it. Oui, attends, oui, non, c'est ça que je voulais faire. 83... 52. Peut-être qu'il y a Ginette qui va...
Hi, this is Eileen.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi.
I don't need to ask. I don't need... I'm trying...
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served...
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the air.
Yeah. I don't need to... I'm trying to contact Charles Wade.
Wow, really?
It's complicated, but he knew Grandpa back in the day. They went to war together.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in touch with a person like that.
Yeah.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force if he used...
Yeah. I don't need to...
Peut-être qu'elle connaît un collectionneur d'art, non?
Okay.
Allez, au revoir, Aileen. Merci d'être passé. Tu étais très utile. Spoiler, non. Oui, je voulais aller à la poste de police. C'est où qu'il y avait une... Ah oui, c'est là qu'il y a un téléphone vert. Est-ce qu'on peut l'utiliser? Je sais pas.
Hey, do you mind if...
Sorry, that's not a...
Ah mais quel... Allez, on recommence le délire avec le clochard. Allons-y. Mais jamais on va pouvoir... Jamais on va pouvoir... Parce que là, le shérif va nous entendre à 800%, là, on est d'accord.
Good to know. Guess what? He's having some kind of... Here we go.
Le shérif nous entend, hein, normalement. Hein. Je suis désolé, mais il est juste à côté.
Hi. I'm sorry. Is there... I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the file.
Cette violence. 555 76
Thanks,
41.
buddy.
Oh bah non, hein. On continue d'appeler là, hein. Écoute, tant qu'à faire. On pourrait totalement avoir des problèmes. Mais...
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
La voix est
Just
vieille
like
et
to have a quick word with
on veut
Mr.
parler au
Wade.
père, c'est fou
About
quoi.
my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
Oh.
this conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Stuck-up, overclass witch.
Merci.
Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
Ok. Et donc, ça va pas beaucoup m'aider tout ça. Peut-être en parler à la grand-mère, je sais pas. M'étonnerait que ça puisse s'aider.
Mind if we talk for a bit?
Not at all.
What can you tell me?
Well, a parent.
Any idea how...
I'm afraid not, dear.
Any...
Well,
goodbye.
Quelle emmerdeuse. Peut-être qu'il faut que je la spam. Alors, au bout d'un moment, il est là. Ah, au revoir.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Erika Wade.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
On peut chercher Erika Wade.
I got that.
Peut-être avec eux alors.
Oh, it's
you.
I had a few more questions.
she.
Does the name...
Oh, he's
Yeah,
not about
tell me about...
Red. He not.
Huh.
Nope. Didn't know.
All right. Do you... How, does the name... Yeah,
Not.
I don't need to... Mind...
I look. We on from that one. Look, she started. I try about.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I think I'm gonna...
Sure.
Honnêtement, il y a rien d'autre à dire.
Nah,
Nah.
it's Nathan. Yet another... Very... I can smell...
Peinture, c'est vrai que j'ai pas observé la
It's
peinture.
an early painting by...
Mhm.
I had a few...
She.
Do you know what the...
Well, that's a bit of a weird.
I'd rather just...
Est-ce
just...
que j'ai demandé à la grand-mère pour la clé?
No way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5 grand in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Ugh. Another question for the...
Ouais, donc c'est Monsieur Wade, le collectionneur. Ok, on y arrive.
I already showed her.
Ouais, donc ça doit être ça.
No reason. No reason to...
Vous voulez voir un bouquin de maths? Lotus.
No reason. I think I'm gonna sure. It's getting late. I should.
Ah, c'est fini, ok. Ok. J'ai fait le tour.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery.
Un vrai
So
mystère.
what's the plan now?
Le plein. La force d'aller se coucher.
Some shut-eye is the plan.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Cat.
La nuit porte conseil.
Hey, Kathy, wake up.
Évidemment.
You are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what?
De ce
I got an
côté.
idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously,
Pourquoi l'avoir
I mean,
réveillé,
sometimes
alors?
I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Pourquoi m'avoir réveillé, enfin? Quel enfer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est un rêve.
Do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine.
Mais qui parle?
Get this over with then.
Right this way.
Incroyable.
Ugh, I hate that dream. Nah.
Non. Alors
Nah.
tourne.
Nah, it's
Nah.
my electric guitar.
Non, on a des trucs à prendre ou quoi? Ah, le PC d'ordinateur.
I'm no geek, but I know how to use a computer, that is. Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull. Makeup
Bon, allons-y. Pas le temps de niaiser.
Nah, I have nowhere I need to go right now.
Téléphone peut-être. Le téléphone pleure. Parce que maintenant on peut sonner, leur faire un petit message, comme elle avait dit que demain venue pour tout.
Sure, I could just leave a message for that harpy, but I doubt anything I will say will change her mind about helping me. I think I need a more indirect approach. Maybe there's a way to get creative with that answering machine tape. I don't see how those things...
Non, ok, peut-être plus tard.
I'm no geek, but a computer... Eileen's...
Mais j'aurais dit qu'il faudrait utiliser l'ordi, mais non, apparemment non. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce zouf?
Nah, I have no... Nah. Nah, 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 nah,
Nah, nah,
nah,
nah.
messy. Nah, I have nowhere I need to go right now.
Je dois faire quoi?
The thing. It's some color printer. Eileen's schedule. Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today.
Et dès que Cathy a contacté Dave, yes. Elle avait dit qu'elle me laisserait une note, mais je la vois nulle part, hein, la note. Hein, voilà.
It's some advanced scanner.
Mhm.
That movie's. She tells it.
Ah, il y a une note. Oh, mais c'est nul, quoi. Le pixel perfect, quoi.
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away. My password is Angel Love without the post.
Ange d'amour.
If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software.
2, 4, note
I'll
2,
be back
ok.
in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. P.S. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time? Oh, please, like she actually uses the space bar. Shit, looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
Le mot de passe, mais pas l'identifiant, c'est assez amusant, ça. Dave le hacker. Dave le hacker. Après Sonic le rebelle, Dave le hacker.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call.
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. It was kind of a weird name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thinking disorder. Burn.
Wow, just. So, the software?
Ah, il me gaffe déjà, ce mec.
Yeah. No, can't. Not really.
I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software, but not anymore. There was this misunderstanding, and my network, me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye. We used to play bocce together, and let's just say he is one sore...
Pétanque.
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew. Well, okay.
Nancy Drew, Antoinette, ok.
The access port. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged onto a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access. And... oh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Non plus.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Well, not crash it, just crash it a little, then call Clyde. Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
No way. I have severe IBS, it just wouldn't work.
IBS? What the hell is that?
You seriously?
Ouais, IBS, c'est une différence. Ouais, ok. Mauvaise traduction, on va dire. Enfin, la traduction casse un peu tout, quoi.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
Quiproquo, Clarisse. Ah là là. Du coup, si on le rappelle.
Hey, it's me again.
Can't talk right now. In the middle of a game.
Mais quel... C'est ça, mais quel connard. An envelope.
There was a floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back.
Une disquette. Mais personne ne sait ce que c'est.
Boot your computer using the blue 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to 3. Call Clyde at 5554. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with 5. Reboot 6. Reboot and log on using Clyde 7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my ETH. That's it. And remember, if you...
Service info, Clyde. Note d'Eline.
Hi Cat. Fit my password if you can
Ah
do
ouais,
that.
c'est le... Ok. Il a fait un petit cœur en bas, quoi. C'est le stop route. Ouh, ça m'a fait peur. Quel enfer. Coucou Keyblade Descar. Comment ça va? Merci du follow. Ça m'a effrayé. On va faire du hacker du dimanche. Ah oui, mais c'est vrai, il faut qu'on devine le mot de passe, c'est ça? Après 4 échecs de connexion. Ça va nickel. Tu avais pas fait un stream tout à l'heure ou je l'avais raté? Je ne sais plus maintenant. Sans avoir vite vu ça, vite fait. Mon utilisateur, je ne sais plus en fait ça. Mais j'ai le mot de passe. Hein. C'est ce qui est un peu incroyable avec ce truc. Et coupe ça.
Hi Cat. Feel free to use my password is Angel Love.
Ange d'amour. Incroyable.
Color print.
Incroyable mot de passe. Nom d'utilisateur incorrect. Il disait que ça fermait, mais ça n'a pas l'air de fonctionner en vrai. C'est incroyable. Pouf. Alors, retour de stream avec le... Je suis sûr qu'on va péter le PC de notre pote alors que... Hop.
No use doing that before Clyde. All right, time for some
Alors, appelons l'expert à la rescousse. Appelons le fameux Clyde. Est-ce qu'il y aura un...
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you? Well, it's real easy. It's the first letter of your first name followed by your last name. So Jane Doe would be J-Doe.
All right, sounds easy.
Ok.
Hi, I need you to come and fix my roommate's...
What seems to be the...
It won't start up. There's some kind of system failure with an error.
Probably a hard drive failure. Which room are you in?
Dorm A, room 5.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Thanks.
Alors, on va voir le fameux Clyde.
Hey, Clyde from IT.
Hi, come in.
Ah, cette tête d'informaticien. Il a pas du tout... La voix au téléphone, je pensais pas du tout à ça, quoi. Oh, j'ai l'air baraque, en vrai.
My, oh my, now how did this happen?
I have no idea. It was like...
Let's have a look. And...
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick? Just...
You go ahead. I'll...
Ah oui, là, je vais devoir me connecter avec... Alors, attendez.
Yeah.
No problem.
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him.
Pouf, 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 pouf. Je dois le forcer à se connecter. Oui, mais en attendant, on va... où est-ce que c'est? Y'a pas moyen d'avoir son nom complet, Eileen, là? Je crois que c'est sur la valise qu'on peut voir ça.
Suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers.
Donc c'est S. Eileen ou c'est... Je ne sais plus mon nom. On va dire que c'est Eileen Summer. Et on va voir si on va avancer avec ça. Alors, pouf. Non, ouais, c'est Dave, ça. Ah, quel enfer. Non, on s'en fout de Dave.
Hey. Douche.
Ouais, c'est ça, pauvre connard. 81, 81.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
I kind of forgot.
Well, it's real easy. It's the first letter of your first name followed by your last name. So Jane Doe would be J Doe.
All right, sounds easy enough.
Ah, donc ici c'est E Summer, ok.
So, I hear you and Dave.
That's really.
So.
That's really none of your business.
Effectivement.
Never mind.
Seriously.
Alors. Il se meurt. Parce qu'elle se meurt. Voilà, connexion réussie. Incroyable. Disquette vide. Scanner vide. Bah trop bien. C'était vraiment utile de pouvoir faire ça.
No use doing that.
And
That's perfect.
you go ahead.
Yeah, that.
No problem.
Shit.
Attends, je vais relire les instructions qu'il y a sur la disquette. Ça.
It's labeled.
Ah, mince, il n'y a plus.
Labeled boot. Hi, cat. My pet. If you call him super that missing.
Aïe. On recommence.
No use to.
Ouais, donc ça fait automatiquement, ça ramène le gars.
And press.
That's perfect. Could
You go ahead. I'll wait.
You go ahead.
now look what I did.
For crying out loud.
Ok, plus que ça.
Let me try to log in with my account.
Allez.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. I've unlocked your account. Please, try not to break anything else.
Oh, I'll try.
Putain, le mec, comment il te parle, quoi.
Phase 1 complete.
Première phase terminée. Alors. Oui, merde. On remet ça. Comment il s'appelle? Clyde, c'est ça? Il faut que je retrouve son nom alors. Admin Gadget. Bienvenue, Clyde. Pourquoi on fait ça déjà?
No need to change the status.
Mais oui, pourquoi on fait ça?
Hi, Kat. My password is if you call my friend Dave at Super Psych. That missing username is a bit annoying, but I think I can.
On va peut-être rappeler Dave le hacker. Dave le hacker. Merde. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Je vais pas appeler la bonne personne là, on est d'accord. 2492.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Can't talk right now.
Ah mais quel connard quoi.
Nah, I have.
On fait des octets disponibles, tout ça.
No need to change the status of that port. No need to change.
Mais je sais même plus pourquoi on fait ça, quoi, ça me gave. Ah, c'est ça le carnet, ok. Quel enfer.
All right, that should do it. It's some.
Yeah.
Guess what?
You got it? Hang on.
Hang on. Je sais même plus pourquoi on fait ça.
Oh man, I could kiss you. Figuratively, that is. I am so gonna get back at Clyde now. What are those admin credentials, by the way?
Not telling, buddy. Saving those for a rainy day.
Huh. I suppose this nice floppy I prepared for you stays in my room then.
Sure, then I'll just have to log back on and click that pretty little lock icon again.
Now this is just emotional blackmail.
Quid pro quo, Dave.
Fine. I'll have it dropped off at your room. God damn, you're like a she-Clyde. A Clyde-esque.
Huh. That is the
Incroyable.
worst insult I've ever heard. Later, Dave.
À plus tard, Ultar.
I'll just get rid of these notes now. I don't need them anymore. There was a floppy disk inside.
J'imagine qu'il y a aussi une...
It's labeled tools.
Faisons ça. Je ne sais pas ce que je fais, mais je le fais.
I'm no geek, but I know how a computer. Eileen borrowed it from school.
Utilisons cette affaire-là. Bienvenue, Clyde. Alors, outils.
Nah, I'll leave it open. Unless Dave pisses me off.
Je capte pas en fait, c'est...
I don't need to call him right now.
Et Clyde, c'est pareil, j'imagine.
IT, this is Clyde speaking.
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself. Attends, je vais noter le... Je ne sais même plus en fait, c'est admin tool, c'est ça? Admin gadget, c'est ça, admin gadget. Qu'en faire? Ok, je pense que... Ok, j'ai compris.
This picture is in good shape. I don't think it needs to be.
Ah, c'est ça que je dois analyser, ok. On va y arriver.
What the hell is that? Ball lightning?
Des
I'll
bouboules.
print the whole picture for now, but there's probably more to find.
On dirait un visage qu'il y a derrière. C'est un peu creepy.
Unusual flower over there, though. Never seen anything like it. Maybe worth printing?
Allez, on imprime. On imprime tout, de toute façon. On va tout imprimer. Salut Broco! Des portails vers des mondes, des renards trollers. Je t'ai raté de 10 minutes à peu près, Déo, c'est génial. Comment ça va? C'est ce qui se passe quand je ne suis pas sur mon layout habituel. Alors... C'est une tête, ça, c'est un visage, l'arrière-plan, là, on est d'accord. Non, il veut pas. Non, pas retour, attends, qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Ah, quel enfer. Est-ce que je vais devoir refaire tout le délire avec les analyses? Non, ça va. Bah, ça va bien. Comment s'est passé ton week-end? Je veux pas imprimer cette partie-là. Ok, ok, ça va, j'ai compris. On te regarde dans la télé. Bah oui, c'est ça, c'est... Avec une vie... Tu sais, là, je vois une bouche, un nez, et deux petits yeux ici, mais... C'est peut-être mon imagination un peu débordante qui voilà, hein. Disons-le. Il y a vraiment que la photo que la fleur à imprimer? Seriously? Les analyses de la luminosité forment un triangle équatorial et un autre incliné.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to find in this picture.
Un peu trop débordante, ouais. Ça déborde de partout. Ouah, imagination. Ça n'a plus de sens. Est-ce que je peux combiner ça avec l'ordinateur? Sérieux? Mais c'est incroyable.
I don't see any need to scan this tape. The other one.
C'est incroyable, dis donc. Je pense pas qu'en 1995, il y avait ce genre de technologie. Hein. Je dis ça, je dis rien. On peut faire des maths avec cette photo. T'as vu, c'est incroyable.
Okay, Erica Wade, let's see if we can't motivate you to hear me out.
Ah mais moi je veux un logiciel de son comme ça. Hein.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
C'est un peu bizarre les phrases qui se créent là.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to...
Attends, c'est qui? Je crois que je viens de capter ce qui se passe, ce qu'on doit faire, mais...
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen.
Il a bien celui-là. Erreur interne. Bah oui.
What the? Calm down, Kathy. It has to be some sick joke left in the program by Yeah, that must be it. He is one twisted fuck.
Ah oui, ok. Oui. Les mots sont triés dans l'ordre alphabétique, c'est ça. Dégoûté, c'est j'appellerai jamais le, la, le.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write.
C'est vrai que c'est bien fait.
Ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
J'ai l'impression que le délire des mots disponibles, là, c'est vraiment un... C'est vraiment pour un peu imiter une IA qui essaye de... de comprendre le message d'un truc. C'est un peu les sous-titres YouTube, en fait.
Joseph, you there?
Les sous-titres automatisés, j'entends.
It happened to me too. And I'm not going to tell any of those bastards. They got it all wrong. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I don't think I need to manipulate this particular voice.
Ouais, ok, ouais, c'est ce qui me semble, c'est l'autre ici. Hein. Non, l'autre ici plutôt.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby.
Attends, on va.
Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon.
Bonjour, Erika, c'est Charles.
Bye.
Faut que j'essaye de faire un message, enfin, que je manipule le truc pour faire genre Erika, peux-tu bien laisser Catherine me contacter ou un truc comme ça. Oui, votre, non, c'est pas ça. C'est ça, Erika. You l'oreille.
I don't think I need to mention visits just yet. Making Erica agree to have a civil conversation should be enough for now.
Pas un truc genre discuter ou Ça doit être chiant à traduire ce passage, hein. En vrai. Devoir essayer de faire une énigme avec sur base de ça. Voulez-vous revoir Katie Rain? Ou le Rain? Je perds à chaque fois, c'est fou.
I should let the recipient know who is speaking with this voice. I should let the recipient know who is speaking.
Ouais, ok. Bonjour Erika, c'est Charles. Pourriez-vous... Ah, il faut que je retrouve tout! Quel enfer! Voudriez-vous revoir Katie Rain?
I don't think I need to mention visits just yet. Making air.
Pas revoir alors.
Almost. Just a few more tweaks. That should work.
Normalisation. C'est fou la technologie hein, des années 90.
All right.
Après le bip.
That action doesn't seem... not right.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. Bye.
Incroyable.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Hi, Erica. This is Kathy Rain. I spoke to your father. He asked me to get in touch with you and said he would call ahead. You can reach me at 555-8352. Bye. Your move, Erica.
Incroyable. Le jeu vidéo le plus spam à cause d'OP.
Oh, hello there, Mildred.
Hi yourself, Agatha.
What? How'd you... Ugh, never mind.
Quel jeu vidéo?
I know your social security number too.
Oh, God. Soon you'll start stealing my clothes and then walk around in them pretending to be me.
Who says I haven't done that already?
Un peu flippant
Okay,
quand
I
même. Hein.
admit, that's pretty funny.
So anyway, how did things go with Dave?
Pretty good. I had to
Je mange
sabotage
des bâtonnets de crabe.
You had to what?
Comment vous appelez ça?
Oh, chill out.
Du
It was
surimi?
just a tiny little thing. I just needed an excuse for the IT guy to come by so I could steal his password.
Clyde?
Parce que j'ai presque pas mangé de la journée, donc...
Why'd you want to steal his password?
It's a long story. And then I used Mr. Wade's synthesized voice to craft this fake message, which I left on her answering
Ah, c'est
machine.
Red Shadow Legends. Les Israéliens, Red Shadow
Some out of
Legends.
the box thinking.
Yep, just might be silly enough to work.
Yeah. Anyhow, feel free to keep using my computer. I need to do some homework anyway.
Sounds good. I'm sure I found everything in the picture of those lights, but I have a nagging
Il
feeling
me semble avoir
that
vu
they're
aussi
connected
que
to something I
Discord,
found yesterday.
enfin l'entreprise qui a fondé Discord, il me semble qu'ils sont aussi d'un pays de ce côté-là. Mais je suis pas sûr que c'est israélien. Non. Discutons avec Eileen.
Hey, E, got
Sure thing, Kathy.
What do you think of Lily Myers?
I actually looked her up this morning, and I couldn't find any records of her being recognized.
Yeah, I doubt there was ever a chance for that to happen. Wade bought everything shortly after she died. I only got a chance to see this one picture.
Well, maybe there's more to her art than meets the eye. Something Wade knew, and we're missing.
Yeah, maybe.
Parium a son siège à Israël, d'accord.
So, what's your take on this Charles?
I'm not sure. He sounded like a super
Mais,
nice guy on that tape, but
The tape is over 2 decades old.
either that or
Mais
he
c'est
is
ceux qui
very
le
different in
créent
his
ou qui
private life.
l'ont... parce que je sais pas comment ça se passe avec les jeux mobiles, mais c'est les développeurs donc qui sont israéliens.
Hard to know without actually seeing him.
J'avoue que je sais pas du tout comment ça se passe pour les jeux mobiles, niveau édition et publication. J'imagine que pour la publication c'est quand même un peu plus simple, mais après...
What do you think?
Well, the nickname makes me think of, you know, boy parts.
And you call yourself a Christian? I wonder what was so special about Lily Myers. Well, besides her being a talented...
I bet there's some secret about her art. Let's hope Charles Wade had...
Any idea?
Beats me.
Did you just...
Maybe.
C'est développeurs et éditeurs, ok, ils font les deux. Ils sont indépendants
I
finalement.
should get back to the...
Okie dokie.
Et on peut se tirer là ou toujours pas?
Nah, I have...
Nah. Bah nah alors. Hein. Visiblement ce n'est pas ça qu'il faut faire. Et rien trouvé par rapport à Discord. Il n'y a pas grand chose de plus à faire. Hein, en soi. Alors peut-être discuter. Oui, j'oublie tout le temps qu'on peut discuter des objets aussi
Sure
en
thing.
bas.
I don't need to show her.
Ah mais j'ai pas récupéré les photos aussi. Ah là.
I'll just get rid of the original picture now, since I have the restored version anyway. Strange. Now that I look at them, the lights remind me of something I picked up yesterday.
Voilà. Photo restaurée.
A printed pic. Now that I look at them, they remind me of something I picked.
Rappelle quelque chose que j'ai trouvé hier.
I don't see how those...
Ah yes, effectivement.
I have no... Maybe not that... Wow, the church logo looks pretty similar to the smoky lights.
C'est donc bien un culte.
Visit them after all.
L'église de la Sainte Trinité.
Hey, E.
Wow, they're hypnotic. Looks like a will-o'-the-wisp. You know,
A
the
will-o'-wisp.
spirit of the forest.
Now that's just silly, Eileen. There has to be a more reasonable...
Hey, there's nothing silly about forest spirits. You should talk to Meadow, my Wiccan friend. She's really opened my eyes about these sort of things.
Wiccan. N'est-ce pas ton devoir de chrétienne de considérer les gens comme elle, comme d'horribles païens? C'est même Morgan qui a des relations intimes avec l'arbre devant son dortoir. Oula!
Isn't it your Christian
Mince,
duty
je
to
vais choisir
consider
celui au-dessous.
people like her?
Oh, I doubt she could ever be more of a heathen than you are.
Huh. I guess you've got a point.
So, anyway, is there anything I can do to...
Well, my side of the room is starting to get a bit...
I met with the
I guess you could try to find out more about these lights. Maybe figure out where that picture was taken.
I know exact.
Good. I'm gonna get some food now before I pass out.
Okie dokie. I'll grab my books and get cracking.
All right. See you in a bit.
Allez, au revoir. Au revoir, Oracle.
Hey.
Hey.
Ouais, c'était bien, hein. Ah, on a vu des décors, là.
Any progress with...
Yeah, I was able to identify that flower. It's called the red scythe, or Rosea falcus. I discovered that there was a small nature reserve
Une
near
petite réserve
Cornwall
naturelle à
Springs, which
Cornwall
was established in
Springs.
89. The red scythe is... I made a photocopy of the botany book page in case you want it later.
That's something. I should go check it out. Maybe I can narrow down the place where that picture was taken. And, good work, Eileen.
Happy to help. So what...
Ah,
Oh,
monsieur,
hang on.
Madame Wade. Qui répond, qui appelle enfin.
Hello?
This is Erica Wade calling for Cap.
Speaking.
Miss Rain, this is terribly awkward. I realize now how rude I was before.
How rude I was before.
To apologize and ask if there is anything I can do.
Ouais, non.
Apology
Elle
accepted.
a pas l'air si méchante que ça, en vrai.
What do you know about...
She was a young artist who lived somewhere and killed herself, if I recall correctly. Dreadful thing, but other than that, not much. We never knew the family.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky? It may be an Air Force call sign.
I can't say that I do.
Mon père avait beaucoup d'amis dans l'armée de l'air.
But no one I can
Oh là, il ne
What can
savait
you tell
rien.
me about...
My father is a great man. He has so many ideas, so much left to realize, which makes it hurt so much more to
See him like what?
the illness and everything, of course.
Right.
Oh, yes, indeed. I wish he wouldn't be so stubborn with his treatment. He could go to any state-of-the-art hospital, but insists on being treated in that backwater clinic in Cornwall Springs.
The community clinic in the middle of town?
Yes, it's like he's given up and is just waiting for the inevitable to happen.
Ah, ouais. Donc on peut le trouver à la clinique, alors.
Oh, that little girl had a twisted mind. My father used to have a few pieces of hers in his collection. Horrible things. I couldn't understand
Mais j'aimerais bien savoir, c'est quoi ces tableaux?
them in the first place.
You say used to have. Did
Oh, either that or he put them in storage somewhere. I haven't seen them for years. I never bothered to ask him why. Glad to be rid of them.
Do you know anything?
It's the one and only church in Cornwall Springs. I was baptized there, and I married my husband there.
Anything out of the ordinary about them?
Oh, not really. They seem like
C'est une
a
église
typical
typique.
church to me.
Mhm.
Do you know anything?
Not really, no. But what I do know is how it destroyed Father.
It did?
Oh, yes. The two of them were great friends once. And when Joseph was hurt, they hadn't been to Father always hoped they would be able to reconnect one day. He kept putting it off, believing they had time. But in the end, it never happened.
So, what were things like back when they were still...
Oh, they were like peas in a pod. Always sharing their war stories and laughing together. In a way, Joseph became the uncle I never had. He was around a lot when Father went out on business trips. Later on, I even met you a few times, when you were just a baby.
I don't remember any of that.
Si t'étais bébé, c'est dur de se rappeler, Ginette.
Erica, I have to ask. Why were you so defensive on the phone earlier when I tried to reach out?
Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Our families haven't been in touch for a long time. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but we all started drifting apart. My guess is that it had to do with Father's growing wealth. Friendship needs common ground, and we started living in different worlds. What happened to your grandfather was the final nail in the coffin. Father just couldn't bear seeing him like that, neither alive nor dead.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Okay.
Very well. Feel free to call back if you have any more.
All right. Wade is in Cornwall Springs. He's being treated...
Ok, go to Cornwall
That was
Springs.
Erica Wade. Her father...
Being treated?
Looks that way.
Yeah, I suppose you're...
It'll have to be tomorrow. It's quite late for that now.
I suppose. Scrabble?
Oh, you're so...
Je voyais tellement pas jouer au Scrabble. Succès déverrouillé. Cette nuit, Cathy rêve. Oh bah yes.
Turning your pawn into a queen. Is that the plan, buddy boy? You know me. I'm always playing the long game, old friend. That may be.
C'est très lynchien, hein, ce genre de...
First you lost your queen, then your knight. All that matters is the king. Delusional as always. The king is dead. Long live the king. Check.
Super, c'était vraiment utile. C'était vraiment nécessaire. Jour 3.
Good morning, sunshine.
Please tell me I dreamt all those Scrabble losses last night.
3 times in a row.
Rub it in, why don't you? I'll just go strangle myself now.
Oh, you. Don't be a sore loser. So what's the plan today?
Mr. Wade is the plan. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check out the church and the nature reserve.
Okie dokie.
Why don't you continue looking into the lights? I have a feeling they're the key to... You could also look up the history of Conwell Springs in general, see if anything unusual has been going on.
I'll get right on it.
Great. Thanks, E.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out the page I gave you about the red scythe. It's a pretty interesting flower.
Right. Yeah.
Alors, pouf, pouf. Je vais m'arrêter là. Ça fait 3 heures que je stream, ça me semble voilà, un peu plus ou moins raisonnable. Enregistrer la partie. Jour 3. Et voilà, donc je vous dis à la prochaine. Je vais peut-être vous diriger quelque part. Hein. Je vois que Posca est là et qu'apparemment il démarre le stream, le Twitch game. Du coup, j'avais autant faire un petit raid dessus. Même si, à mon avis, il n'y aura pas grand monde dessus. Et j'imagine que moi, mon Twitch, il ne fonctionne toujours pas. Et non, et non. Bon, tant pis. Du coup, je vais vous envoyer là. Et avec un peu de chance, peut-être qu'il fonctionnera ou pas, je sais pas. Sur ce, bonne journée et à la prochaine. N'hésitez pas à lui faire un petit coucou. N'hésitez pas à lui faire un petit coucou et ça fait toujours plaisir et voilà. À toutes.